Hi, welcome to Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley, a registered yoga instructor and a certified life coach. I've been teaching yoga for over 2 decades, and today I want to share the gift of yoga at a pace that's right for you. It's all about life, body, and balance. Let's get started. Today we have Rena and Hans joining us this morning. Thank you, you guys, for joining us. And we're going to start with Tadasana, hands in prayer. And we usually do yoga without socks on. We do yoga barefoot. So get those socks off at home and ground those feet into the earth. We're going to focus on grounding today. We're going to do standing poses. So you're nice and tall and strong and grounded and steady on those feet. Ground your right foot and your left foot evenly, please. And Rena and Hans and you guys at home can close your eyes and just check in. Check in with your breath and check in with the balance, making sure the balance is evenly distributed between the right and left foot and between the back of the heel and the front of the foot. Evenly distributed, about where the arch goes. Lift the inner arch, lift the inner ankles, lift the kneecaps. Slightly engage those belly muscles. In yoga we call that Uddiyana Bandha. Lift your heart, lift the crown of your head, and just soften your shoulders. Just gently drop the tailbone. And go ahead and squeeze the outer hips in. And then we're going to go ahead and interlace the fingertips and straighten the arms out. And this is going to help with arthritis in the elbows and the wrists and the fingers. And as you straighten the arms out in front of you, retract the arm bones, please, back. And then reach the arms up to the heavens, please. Ground your right foot and your left foot. Lift the back ribs and the side ribs. Beautiful. Soften the floating ribs. Reach up to the heavens as much as you can. Stay there, Rena and Hans. Beautiful, and breathe. Gorgeous. Ground your feet and reach up to the heavens. This is going to really help your lower back and your upper back. And it prevents any kind of arthritis in the shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Beautiful work. Nice, Hans. Everyone at home, go ahead and reach up a little higher, please. Hans is 75 and he's been on several of my shows. He does yoga every morning. He's amazing. I want to be just like Hans when I grow up. And then relax your arms. And then go ahead and bring your hands back to your heart. Close your eyes. Just check in with your breath, please. Inhaling peace. Exhaling stress. Inhaling the moment. And just exhale yesterday. Just bring yourself into the now. And then go ahead and bring your feet hip distance apart, please. Relax your arms by your sides. And then reach up onto your tippy toes, please. And reach your arms up to the heavens. And then exhale down, out through the mouth. Inhale up again onto your tippy toes. Lift those heels, lift those fingertips. Exhale down. Big breaths. Inhale up, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work, hands at your hearts. Find symmetry between your right and left feet, please. Check in with yourself. And then let's go ahead and bring the feet together, and we're going to go ahead and come right into triangle pose. Bring your hands at your waist and separate your feet about 4 feet apart, please. And we're going to start with bringing our right toes 90 degrees, and the right heel lines up with our back arch. And then extend through the arms, please, and spread those toes. Beautiful, Hans. Beautiful, Rena. Rena, straighten that right leg if you can, please. Keeping both legs nice and straight. Engage those belly muscles. Nice spread in those collarbones. Beautiful, Hans. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and then we'll reach through those right fingertips. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Bring the right hand, the other right hand to the right leg. So bring the other right hand to the right leg. So I think opposite way, Hans. Perfect. And slide down and look up at your beautiful work. And for you, Rena, for you at home, you can take a chair if you're finding it really hard to balance, and place your hand on a chair. and reach up and look up at your thumb. Every pose has a dristi. Look up at your thumb. Beautiful work. Ground your feet, lift your kneecaps, and breathe. Beautiful, Hans. I have an 80-year-old client that used to use the banister to go up and down stairs. He no longer uses the banister. He can carry dishes downstairs and upstairs without the banister anymore. And he used to be very wobbly in triangle, and he is no longer wobbly. Ground your feet. This is very good for balance. Ground those feet. Really good for the ankles. Lift the kneecaps. Beautiful work. And then, yes, Rena, you can bring that left arm over your left ear and lengthen. Beautiful, Hans. Sweep back up to standing. Bring both toes straight ahead. Reach up with those arms, and we're just going to switch legs. Beautiful work. Bring your left toes 90 degrees, please. Beautiful work. And then the back toes come in a little bit. So the back toes can come in a little bit in the front heel, so we can bring these toes facing a little bit to the right toes. Beautiful. And if you're a little wobbly, you can bring the stance a little closer together. Nice work. And as you spread the toes, lift those kneecaps. Beautiful extension in your arms, Hans. That looks beautiful. Wake up those fingertips and toes. And lengthen through your left arm. Lengthen the side waist and come down. And for you, Rena, come down onto the chair just so you have some stability. And see if you can straighten both knees. Beautiful work. Gorgeous. Spread the toes. Lift the kneecaps. Beautiful. Look up at your thumb. Stretch up to spread through the collarbones. Ground your feet. Lift your kneecaps. This is really wonderful. They did a 7-year study that yoga prevents osteoporosis. I had a client that was diagnosed with osteoporosis, and after a few years of studying with me, she no longer has osteoporosis. It actually can reverse osteoporosis yoga. They did a 7-year study that just came out last month. And then slowly come on up again, please. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to the waist and slowly come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Mountain pose is where our feet are, big toes are together, our hands are in prayer, and we are a mountain. Ground your feet, close your eyes, please. Ground your feet. Imagine you're a grounded, strong mountain. Beautiful, strong mountain. Unmovable, unshakable. No matter what storms blow through, you are firm, you are strong, you are grounded. And what I love doing is imagining a crown around the top of the head. Lift the crown. You're the king and queen on top of the mountain. Lifting the crown so you lengthen the spine. Lift the back of the crown, the sides of the crown, the front of the crown. If you know what an occipital ridge is, which is the base of the skull, lift the occipital ridge as you firmly plant your feet into the earth. Gorgeous. And remember to always check in with your breath, please. And then you can open up your eyes, please, and widen your feet out, and your feet are parallel, please. And spread those toes if you can, so you have a wide foundation. Lift those kneecaps and go ahead and look up to the sky. This is really good if you drive a lot, slumping over a steering wheel, slumping over a computer. Look back a little bit. Stay there. Nice. And then from here, come forward, and if you can place your hands on the floor, do so, please. Or you can use a chair, you can use blocks, or you can use whatever you have at home. Lengthen your heart forward, please. Lengthen your heart forward. Beautiful. For you, Rena, let's bring your hands onto the blocks and stretch your spine forward. Keep your elbows nice and straight and look straight ahead. Lengthen the spine. The heart stretches away from the pelvis. Go ahead and ground your feet. Spread the toes. Nice work. Lift the kneecaps. Beautiful, Hans. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and lift the right arm up and do a twist. Go ahead and lift your right arm up and look up at your thumb. Nice work. Beautiful. If you can try to straighten your knees, do so. If that's difficult, that's okay. You can even try to come up on your fingertips if that makes it easier. Beautiful. And again, this prevents osteoporosis. We'll go ahead and twist in the upper back, and it creates a nice supple spine. In yoga, we say we're as young as our spine. And go ahead and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Go ahead and bring that hand down and switch hands, please. Lift your left arm up. Nice work, Rena. Nice work, everyone at home. Just remember to breathe. Check in with your breath. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into your belly, feeling the expansion and contraction of your ribs. Beautiful. And the drishti is your thumb, so look up. The gaze is up at your thumb. But if you're feeling dizzy, go ahead and look down. And then bring your hand back down to the blocks. Look straight ahead to stretch that spine. Gorgeous. Bring your hands to your waist. And go ahead and extend those arms out. And what that does is it opens up the lungs. If you look at Hans here, Hans has a beautiful opening in his lungs. You too, beautiful opening, Rena, in her clavicles. Gorgeous, really nice. And then hands onto your buttocks. And then go ahead and look back, please. Look back. And then from here, if you can clasp your hands behind your back, and we're going to go up and over with our hands. Go ahead and drop down, and if you need a belt at home, do so. Go ahead and drop your head down and open up those shoulders. And breathe. Remember to breathe. Don't come down too far that you fall forward. Honor yourself, and you at home, if you need a chair, please feel free to use a chair. And if you need a belt, feel free to use a belt. Nice work. And then slowly come on up and reach your hands out, please. Wiggle those 10 toes. Spread those fingertips, please. That'll help with any kind of arthritis in your fingertips. Go ahead and bring your right toes 90 degrees. And then from here, bend that right knee, please. Stay there, engage your belly muscles, really nice. And the left arm likes to drop, so lift that left arm up a little higher, just a little higher. Beautiful, nice work. And then from here, straighten your right leg and reach your arms up to the sky. An opportunity to get into the breath. Beautiful. Exhale down, bend the right knee again. And as you bend the right knee, make sure it bends towards your baby toe. Beautiful. And then go ahead and inhale back up. Reach up. And then go ahead and bend down again, please. And for you, Rena, you can crawl. You're tall. Bring those right toes a little more forward, please. So the right ankle is right over your right knee. A little more even. Crawl those right toes even more. Beautiful, Rena. Lift the heart. Lift the belly. Gorgeous. Bring the left hand behind. We're going to do reverse warriors. Drop the left hand behind, and open up those intercostal muscles. And then bring that right elbow onto your right thigh, please. Sweep your left arm over for a nice stretch. Reach and breathe. Gorgeous. See if you can straighten that back leg. Hans, just a little bit more. Perfect. Sweep back to warrior 2, please, and pause. Engage your belly muscles. This is good for your bladder. And then come into triangle. Hold triangle. Straighten your right knee. And look up to the sky. Reach over, please. Gorgeous. Come back up and toes straight ahead. Hands onto your waist. One of my clients says this is a kimbo. That must be a karate term because I never learned that in yoga. Beautiful work. Now we're just going to do the other side. So let's go ahead and bring the left toes 90 degrees, please. So we'll do the left foot. Beautiful and wide stance, Rena. You're tall. Bend the left knee, please. Beautiful. And extend through with your arms. Now, Rena had neck surgery, everybody, at home, and the physician just gave her an okay that it's okay to do yoga. So always check with your physician. Beautiful. Nice work. Straighten your left leg. Inhale up. And then bend your left knee. Beautiful. Always check in with your breath. Inhale up. The first thing that goes when we age is balance. and go ahead and bend. This really works with balance. Go ahead and lift up. Beautiful work. And then bend. And then reverse. Go back. Oh, slide the right hand down your back leg. Open up. And then bring the left elbow onto your bent knee. Sweep your right arm over. So yes, perfect, Hans. And sweep the right arm over. Nice, Rena. And come back up to standing. And then triangle. Come into triangle pose. Slide over the left leg. Beautiful. And then reach over with your right arm. Come on up. Toes straight ahead. Akimbo. Go back. So good for all of us. Beautiful for the posture, especially as we age. The head seems to be in front of the body. So let's get the head right on top of our heels instead of we want to be the straight plumb line. Beautiful work. And then from here, Rena, I want you to go ahead and put the hands onto the blocks again. And for you, Hans, I just want you to use the chair so people at home can see what it looks like. Place your hands onto the chair and look straight ahead, and the spine is nice and straight, gorgeous. Spread those toes, beautiful work. And then from here, lift your right hand up again and twist. And again, this prevents osteoporosis. And look up, beautiful. Wake up those toes. Remember, this is good for balance, great for the ankles, great for the legs. Beautiful work, and it creates a nice supple upper back. And then slowly come down, and other side, please. And twist. Look up at your thumb. Nice work, Rena. And in twist, we want a nice long spine, a beautiful long spine. Great work. Come back to center, and for fun, let's do that again. So look straight ahead first, spread and lift those toes, and lift your right arm up again, please. Nice breathing. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Grounding your feet, lifting your kneecaps, lengthening your heart away from your pelvis. So in the twist, making sure that you have nice space between each vertebrae. Come on down, look straight ahead, and other side again, please. Beautiful. This really helps osteoporosis in the upper back. We don't want to look like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Beautiful. And come on down and look up. Stretch your heart forward away from your pelvis. Engage your abdominal muscles. And then hands to your waist, please. And then step your feet together and come back into mountain pose, hands in prayer. Close your eyes. Very nice work at home. Nice work, you guys. Nice work, Rena. Nice work, Hans. Nice work. Very nice. And then go ahead and ground your feet and lift that beautiful crown again. You're the king and queen on top of a mountain. You're unmovable, unshakable. No matter what storms blow through, you're solid. You're grounded. You're firm. And lift that crown up. The back of the crown, the sides of the crown, the front of the crown, up to the heavens. Root to rebound. Like a tennis ball. The more you throw a tennis ball down on the ground, the more it flies up to the sky. The same with our bodies. The more you root your feet, the more the crown reaches up to the heavens. We want that same action or motion in yoga. Beautiful work, Rena and Hans. Now from here, we're just going to come to a seated position, please, Dandasana. And we talked about root to rebound. So we're going to root the legs. Root the legs. Cup the fingertips behind us. Big toes touching, please. And flex those feet if you can and lift the back ribs. Lift the side ribs, please. Iron the right leg and the left leg. Squeeze those shoulder blades slightly together to open up the chest. Nice work. And then from here, we're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Reach up, and as you straighten your elbows, this is so good for arthritis in the elbows. So great for arthritis in the thumbs and the fingers. One of my clients loves turmeric for arthritis, and any food that you can eat that's anti-inflammatory. I guess salmon, walnuts, blueberries, dark chocolate, you can Google it. Anti-inflammatory foods for your joints. reach up. Iron the right leg and the left leg up to the heavens. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to grab the feet. And if you need to, I'm going to grab a belt for you. Nice work, Hans. Nice work, Rena. So if you want to, and at home, if you can't grab your feet, I just encourage you to grab a belt. And here's a belt. I'll just demonstrate with Rena. She can grab her feet, but I'm going to show you at home. Go ahead and grab the belt. And Hans has a little bend in his knees, which is perfect. You can put a little bit of a bend in your knee, which is just great. And go ahead and just breathe. This works the parasympathetic nervous system. This is good if you're suffering from any kind of insomnia. Just lean over your legs, and no matter what age, you always want to be able to bend down and tie your shoes. Flexibility is so important. So go ahead and lean down and check in with the breath. Relaxing your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. And go ahead and relax and release the belt, Rena, to the side. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the feet hip distance apart, and we're going to strengthen the arms and the legs and the lower back. So bring your hands about 12 inches behind your buttocks. Spread your fingers, please. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to just lift it. Now, because Rena has neck issues, we're not going to have her drop the head back. And you at home, don't drop your head back if you have neck issues. Just lift your buttocks up, and Rena will just look at her knees as she lifts her buttocks up. Hans can drop his head back. So Hans can open up his throat, which is so good for you, especially if you text a lot. Stay up, Rena. Stay up and lift the buttocks up a little higher if you can. Beautiful. And then slowly come on down. Come on down. And Rena, let's see if it feels better with your fingertips towards your buttocks. That should feel better. And then come on down, Hans, and let's do the second round. And then go ahead and lift the buttocks up. And again, Hans is going to drop his head back, which is supposed to prevent, in yoga, I learned this in my college years, that prevents a double chin, to open up and drop that head back. And we all like that living in California. And then go ahead and we're going to do one more. Go ahead and lift up again. This strengthens the arms. It strengthens the lower back. It strengthens the legs. Go ahead and straighten those elbows. Lift the buttocks up a little more if you can. Nice work. And then gently come on down and straighten your legs, please. Beautiful work. And then we're going to go ahead and bend the right leg and bring that right heel into the inner thigh. And we're going to go ahead and reach our arms up to the sky and grab that left foot, please. And go ahead and lean forward and breathe. If you need a belt, feel free to use a belt. Rena and Hans don't need a belt, but if you do at home, feel free to grab one. And also, if you're feeling any knee pain, feel free to use a blanket underneath that right knee. A lot of my clients have arthritis in their knees, so it's important to protect that, or in their hips. I have clients who have arthritis in their hips, and this is a wonderful way. This is a wonderful pose if you have arthritis in your hips, by the way. Just bending this and breathing into this and coming forward will really relieve hip pain. Breathe into it. Come forward. Come on up, and we'll just switch sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left. And again, use this if you have any kind of arthritis in your hips or your knees. Always take care of yourself. Reach up to the sky. Reach up. This gives you space in your spine, space in your lungs, helps protect you against arthritis in your shoulders, in your elbows, in your fingers, your wrists. And come forward, please. And forward this is really good for digestion. Come on down. And relax your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw. And just breathe. Long, stay there and breathe. Beautiful work, Hans. Beautiful work, Rena. Breathe into it. Nice. And then slowly come out of that, please. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and do one more forward bend. Reach up with your arms. Reach up any amount. Spread your fingers. Your hands are an extension of your heart. So send beautiful energy from your heart up your arms into your hands. And then come on forward, please. This is good for insomnia. If you can't sleep at night, come onto your floor and do stretches. Stay there, Rena and Hans, and stay there at home. I'm just going to demo for people who have pain in their knees at home. If you're having challenges with your knees, please grab a blanket and roll it up and put it under your knees, please. And grab a belt if you need a belt and come forward. Okay? And just breathe here. This is so good for your digestive system. And if you're feeling stressed out, this calms the nervous system, and especially in the times that we live in right now, this is so important to work the parasympathetic nervous system. A lot of us are running on cortisol, so it'll calm down the cortisol, the stress hormone in our bodies. And then slowly come on up, Rena and Hans, and you at home. And then from here, we're going to go right into Baddha Konasana. And again, this is really good to prevent. I have a client who has really bad arthritis in her hips. So this will prevent that. Take your hands behind your buttocks, please. She has very, very arthritic hips, and it's from sitting in chairs for long periods without stretching. So I really encourage you at home to please get on your floor and do light stretches to prevent any kind of arthritis in the hips. If you feel any pain, please grab a block at home and put it underneath your knees or a blanket. And then we'll go ahead and lift the knees and lower, and lift the knees and lower, and lift the knees and lower. Beautiful work. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten the legs out, cup the fingertips, lift your heart, remove all your props, because we're going to now go ahead and lie down onto our backs and hug our knees into the chest. And as we hug the knees into the chest, let's rest the right leg onto the floor as we hug the left leg. So straighten your right leg, please, onto the floor. Give your left knee a big hug, and this alone will release your lower back. A lot of people complain about lower back pain. Just this pose alone will alleviate a lot of discomfort in your lower back, just by giving your left knee a nice, gentle hug. Beautiful. Let's straighten that left leg out, please. And let's hug the right knee into our chest. Give your right knee a big hug. Again, this is going to relieve any pain in your lower back. I encourage you to take a breath into your lower back, please. Send your breath there. Beautiful. Straighten that right leg out, please. And then hug both knees into your chest. And then we're going to do a gentle twist. So we're just going to take both knees and bring them to the right as we look over to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your left arm over and stack your knees. Nice, Rena. So drop the knees to the floor, and beautiful, and just twist. If you can stack your knees, that would be fabulous. If that's okay with you, beautiful, gorgeous. And this will release any discomfort in your lower back. Beautiful. And then back to center and other side. And twist and look over your left shoulder. Up, look over the left shoulder. Beautiful. Nice. And then back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Beautiful. Give yourself a big hug. Nice work. And then lie down, please. Straighten your legs and rest for Shavasana. Close your eyes and relax your forehead. And I just want to thank you so much for joining us on Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley. If you have any questions about yoga, life coaching, or my workshops, or today's show, please feel free to go to susanfoxley.com. And remember, always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.